What is going on, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back straight from the charts here once again. And as you can see, I'm in a trade actually right now. And I have my stop loss marked, I have my TP marked, and I want to take you once again on a journey, let's say, on a trade that plays out. And first and most importantly, let's see why I entered here. Let's check the 4 hour first. 4 hour. No, actually the daily. Because on the daily you can see here, daily made a massive rejection wick down even to this key level here, to this daily support now. And close bullish actually. And also yesterday news came out for GBP, and the Bank of England decided not to raise the rates and not to, so they decided to keep the rates the same, meaning it's actually good. It's good for the currency because they want to keep rates high to keep inflation down, to lower inflation. And in Q2 of this year, they want to like cut their inflation like in half. Like now inflation is around about 4% in the UK, and they wanted to cut it to 2%. So overall bullish news, and so my analysis for this day is that it could potentially continue bullish here, and also is especially because that's when news came out, boom, move up, move down, and then move up again, and price really held strong above this, first of all, this daily support here, but second of all, this like yesterday's Asian highs, this bullet and price were held really strong above it. And also, let's check this, like there's a bullish pattern forming in my eyes at least. That's why I entered, like I entered 2 times already now. First of all I entered here, like price broke this bullet, this small resistance to the upside, boom, I entered here, and price, I made some mistakes here because on this move up, price was in profit almost 2 times my risk. Like almost 2R in profits, and I didn't take profit. That was a big mistake. I didn't take profit on this move up, and I got out break even, and price consolidated around this key level, showed strength, very important. Didn't even hit my set TP, but anyways, doesn't matter. So I decided to get in the same trade again right around here, where price showed strength again. I have the same entry now, so I have the same TP, I have the same stop loss. Stop loss is right around, a little bit lower than that actually. I mean, let's see what happens. I'm still very confident that this might play out, and let's just see what happens. But the most important thing I want to talk about is my performance in January. I did an update on this week already, how I went on massive tilt on these 2 days, and these 2 days really set me back by a lot. As you can see here, January, in the whole January I made like, I lost like $270 roundabout. And just in those 2 days I lost like 190 in 2 days. Obviously the whole month was not a good performance overall, but those 2 days really like hit me hard. And now going into these days, right, I followed my strategy, I followed everything, but I still like, I lost. I wasn't really focused, I wasn't really there with my mindset, with my focus, with everything to make this work. And as I said this again in a short video, first of all, I identified why did I get into drawdown and why like have this massive losing streak? Why did I go on tilt? And for me, it was, I didn't follow my rules first. Over trading, revenge trading, I did that as well. And from this day on, like start of January, I started to be focused on two strategies, right? Whole December I was profitable. I was just focused on one strategy. And I was just executing this strategy. But then I overthought it and I was thinking, okay, I should get into another strategy, even though it worked for this amount of time. But it was kind of like, my win rate was like 35% or something, like below 40%. And I wasn't really having any confirmation, so it was more like flipping a coin if this strategy would work out or not. So then I decided, okay, let's keep this strategy, and in addition to that, focus on another one where I have confirmation, where I can see, okay, where I can go with news, can go with candlesticks, and see, okay, price might continue here at a specific price point or might not continue here. And it worked out for the first half of January, but then it like got to my mind. I was overthinking everything. I was thinking, okay, I should use this strategy, no, I should use that strategy. And my focus was scattered all over the place. Also here I was using two strategies in this week as well. And after this week, like, I decided on the weekend I dived into my past performance of this week and of whole January, and I decided, okay, all these mistakes I did, I need to take a step back. And what's the first thing you do when you want to take a step back? Scale down. So whole January up until this point I was risking $15 per trade, and then I decided, okay, let's just risk $10 per trade. So that's when I started to risk $10 per trade. I was break even here, small win here. Didn't trade Wednesday. I marked up what I could have traded. Also on Thursday, just one loss. On Friday, I am up until now I am still break even. Let's see how this trade plays out. And from this, like from here on, I will just keep it at a $10 risk per trade until I have a proven track record of, let's say, at least 2 weeks where I'm not going on tilt, where I'm profitable, or let's say a month where I'm profitable, where I'm not going on tilt, where I'm following my rules, executing how I should, and following this one strategy. That's also important. Not only did I just size down, but I also decided, okay, I'm just focused on one strategy, not having my focus all over again, but just one strategy, and execute this strategy to work on entry and exit criteria to improve this particular strategy. Alright, back into my live position here, and as you can see, it doesn't look too good here once again. It looks like a pretty choppy area. Also, if we go to the 15 minutes here and go into past, I mean, this key level was a very choppy area. Also here we could see some chop going up and down. I mean, I might still hold this trade because I still think, okay, it could play out, especially with the news being positive from yesterday. So I will think maybe hold until it breaks this high and then scale out or leave this trade fully. Let's see. But I have to leave the screen soon anyways, so I will be monitoring it by price alarms. But let's see how this plays out. I will give an update. Up until then, keep trading, keep following your rules, keep executing, and most importantly, be profitable.